Hi, my name is Sindhu, and I'm a big fan of the Chosen series based on the life of Jesus Christ. Actually, I had downloaded this application where they have the show on, but I was not able to actually start watching it properly. So time went by. You know, when things are going good, we're able to say that everything's happening well by the grace of God. We have this complete sense of contentment and satisfaction, and we have this belief also that God is taking care of us. Whenever things are good, we're so positive about everything around us. So similarly, everything was going well. So when the pandemic hit, so the entire country went into lockdown in early in 2020. Initially, it wasn't very hard for me because I was happy that my husband was at home with me. Both of us were safe. Our family was safe. We had food on the table and we were comfortable. So I was pretty okay with the lockdown. Things were going by. Everything was fine. We were going by our routines and all was good. However, 2 months into the lockdown, I started feeling a little lonely. I started missing family, visiting them. I also started missing out on going out, taking a walk. I was actually a little scared of the entire pandemic situation also. So we were taking extra precautions to make sure that there was no way that we could get infected. Plus it's just the both of us, me and my husband here. So we wanted to be extra careful. So so I was feeling a little low. So I also started getting this feeling that maybe I'm not doing enough for my faith, and what am I even? I mean, I know that God's really blessed both of us. We're happy, we're healthy, so and He's always taking care of us. So what are we doing? What am I doing? So we were regularly saying our bedtime prayers. We were attending church on Sundays before the lockdown, obviously. And we were also watching Mass online for the initial few Sundays of the lockdown. But still, I always felt that maybe we don't do enough. We're just saying thanks and we're saying our prayers and just getting by. These you get all these feelings. I mean, am I actually reflecting on my behavior? Am I actually behaving in a way that God would want me to? No. I mean, there are still little habits here and there where we like to gossip or where we like to judge others. This is obviously not coming from God, but we do not really pay attention to all those factors. We're saying our prayers, we say thanks to God, and we're regular with our Mass and everything. So we thought, okay, we're fine, we're good. So suddenly in the month of June, we both of us got infected with COVID. Now fear and panic set in. Initially for the both of us, but slowly my husband got out of it. Once we started recovering, once the fever went away, he got out of it and he got busy with he tried to distract himself with other things. He started working again so that he could take his mind off things. But for me, it was not possible. For me, fear set in, panic set in. Even though he was constantly comforting me and telling me that nothing is wrong, even though people around me were telling me that maybe this is for your own good, maybe this is so that you get some courage, you're able to develop some courage so that in future you'll be able to have this experience. So this is for your own good. Then there were people. Then somebody told me that sometimes even when there are negative situations that we have to face, God is able to transform them into something beautiful. So as soon as we were infected, I was obviously under a lot of fear and panic. So I started praying. We started saying verses from the Bible regularly, and we started praying. We started saying the Divine Mercy. And yes, we were regularly praying, and but even though I was praying, I constantly had this feeling. I constantly had this lack of faith that are my prayers being heard? What have I done that I deserve to be heard even. I mean, I haven't even dedicated a lot of time in knowing God as such, in actually building a relationship with Him, other than just saying thank you. I have not really put in a lot of time in knowing Him. So I constantly always felt guilty about this. So I had this lack of faith because I really thought that I didn't deserve to be heard maybe. Even though everything was going beautifully, we hardly had any symptoms. We were able to recover very fast. We had neighbors, we had people all around us helping us. So there was no area where we were not getting help from whenever we needed. People were always very positive. Our family was constantly speaking to us, boosting our morale. But I somewhere was under a lot of stress, panic and fear, and I was not able to get over it till the past few days, but there was this sense of constant sadness, like I was doomed for some reason, and now I was expecting the worst. I thought this could lead to something else, maybe there's something else also. So it was just doom for me. I was expecting the worst, constantly thinking about the worst. So during this time of where there was no trust in my prayers being heard or not, I had this feeling suddenly that I should start watching The Chosen. Also because I was reading the Bible, but I thought that if I see something visually, it will help me relate more to the characters of the Bible. So that's how I had this feeling that just start watching the show. You have it on your phone. So one night after Noel had gone to sleep, I plugged in my earphones and I started watching the show. And earlier when I had started the show, I had hardly watched around 10-15 minutes into the show. I had gotten busy with some other things and I had stopped watching. But this time, at the very end of the first episode, as soon as Jesus appeared on the screen, for some reason tears started rolling out of my eyes, and it was another experience. For the first time in the past 2 months, I was crying. I was getting emotional for the right reason. I felt, it was not out of panic. It was just out of it was something else. It was out of okay, fine, there is hope. So what the show has, what I was able to get from the show is, firstly, the characters are just so relatable. Honestly speaking, previously whenever I have seen any movies about Jesus, the characters seem to be so perfect. The apostles seem perfect, and there's I always felt that maybe I'm no match to them. I could never be an apostle. Maybe I am just a commoner. But this show gave me a small sense of confidence. I would say that maybe if Jesus came now, and if I could be chosen as an apostle, I mean, even I have a chance maybe, because the characters in this show, the apostles, are flawed in some way, but when they meet Jesus, that's how they slowly start becoming perfect. For me, I am not someone who's very well versed with the Bible, so I wasn't sure about how the characters, or how these apostles are written about in the Bible, but from whatever visual medium or any movie or any show that or any series that of Jesus that I've seen, the apostles seem perfect. But here they had their everyday problems, they had their quirks, they had their their faults, and Jesus was able to see through all these faults for the person that they were. So one of the best scenes from the show that stayed with me, there were actually quite a few, but the one where he calls Mary Magdalene by her name, and says that and heals her, that was very impactful. The others were the entire episode where Jesus is with the children. He tells them about how justice is not for us to seek, it is in God's hand. So whenever, if we've been wronged, we are in no place to fight for justice, or get revenge. So vengeance is God's. So that was real. I don't know how much I'll be able to follow through, but yeah, I felt that was really a very good point. Then the way Jesus calls out to Matthew, in spite of people, around him, kind of accusing him, blaming him, not accepting him, Jesus calls him. And the way Matthew reacts and runs towards him, that was very impactful. In the episode of the show, they show the wedding at Cana, and that is also a favorite of mine because that actually shows the impact Mother Mary has in the life of Jesus. So it is a very hopeful episode for us even, because maybe sometimes when we sin, we feel that we are away from God. It's out of our own guilt maybe, but we feel that we are away from God. But that episode showed us that even if we are not in a position to speak to Jesus or to God, even if we go to Mother Mary and she being her merciful and kind self, if we actually kneel and beg to her for forgiveness, she will speak to God on our behalf. And her praying for us, her interceding for us, her asking for us is so powerful that Jesus just melts in front of her. The way she goes and asks him to help them with the wine, but he's reluctant because it's not his time as yet to actually go and make himself public or perform miracles in public, but he still agrees because of her asking him to. So that was a really hopeful episode. I found that very good. Overall, I like this show because it is very relatable. The characters do complete justice to their roles, and they are like us. You would start watching the show and you would, they're very much like us. Our problems, the problems of today, money problems, temptations, it's just the same with them. So that's what makes the show very relatable, and it's made in a very interesting, very there's a good production value to it. So it's really fun and nice to watch. So you don't need to assume that this is going to be a typical I don't know, but it's very interesting and it will catch your attention. You just need to sit and watch.